just a little update on where we are with our all-weather team. Mostly looking at the Racing Post, you realise that we're running Harvard and Yale, hopefully on Boxing Day at Wolverhampton, and looking towards, if he performs well there and progress is good, looking forward towards an American campaign with him in the early spring, and then see if he's good enough and equipped enough to take on some bigger races later on. But we'll get Boxing Day out of the way. Race looks the right type of event for him, where he's at the point he's at the moment, which is, in my opinion, sort of 75-80% of where I'd like him to be ideally in 3 to 4 months' time. With the other all-weather horses coming along at this stage, Triple Charm, in discussion with Mr. Glandris, the owner, and his racing manager Val Griffiths, quite keen to give her another run on the all-weather, possibly at Lingfield at the end of this month as a 7-furlong handicap. I do think she's a progressive filly, and she appears in top form at present, and and ready to take another step onto the racetrack and see how she keeps progressing. Other than that, Tornado Force could possibly take his chance at Wolverhampton on Boxing Day as well. If not, I have a race early in the new year at Lingfield for him. I was happy with his last performance. I do feel that he's a horse that has definitely got at least another win on him on the all-weather, and temperament has improved, and he's a nice fun horse to have around at this time of year. Looking further ahead, a couple of 3-year-old maidens. Well, they're 2-year-olds now, about to turn 3, but looking towards making their debuts. Whispering Warrior and Oasis Dream Colt. Unfortunately, he was a little backward at 2, but I think a couple of runs will do him well on the all-weather. And a Big Ifraj Colt, who was just too backward really to train last year. He's coming along. We'll get a run into him over 7 furlongs or a mile. See how he performs, and that will tell us where we're going for the future. And one 2-year-old filly who I quite like, and she had a setback at the end of the turf season, otherwise she would have run on the turf. She's called Burke's Rock by Kate Cross. We'll look to run her possibly a week from tomorrow. I think it's on Wednesday the 28th, run her in a maiden on the all-weather, and she should perform well, and we'll see how we move forward from there, and then decide whether we stay on the all-weather for another run or whether we put her away for the turf campaign next spring. That's where we stand at this moment. We've got a few others in the team, and we'll most likely give you an update in a couple of weeks' time and let you know how things are going.